It's going to be manual, right? I can click?
Yeah.
Okay, just show me how to click. Can I leave that code here? Sorry I'm late, but the Birmingham traffic is worse than New York. Also, my assistant had to size all the pictures. I don't know, I don't work computers, so.
The down arrow, Bruce.
Okay.
When you want to go to
All
the
right.
next slide.
Wow, okay.
Let's get going.
Do you have water? Is this my water? It's not going to last long.
There's a jug behind that.
Okay. A friend of mine said to me, who knew me from junior high school, he said, we never knew that you had any inkling to do photography. I mean, I couldn't draw a straight line with a ruler. But yet, if I think back upon it, my father, who was a gangster type, he grew tomatoes, he grew roses. When he got older, he made spaghetti sauce for 3 days. He decorated the house. He had this artistic ability. So it comes from somewhere. It's in my soul. But then I realized, that it probably initially came out of my father being negative with me, that I had to prove to him. Even with my father, as much as he took out of me, because innately I really loved him, I'm able to say today that if it wasn't for what him and my mother gave me, I couldn't do the photographs. I've always been a candid black and white street photographer, and the people are not your average people that I photograph generally. Since I've been a child, I guess 5 years old or something like that, I've always been in sports. I like sports a lot, and I always rooted for the underdog. I need people to photograph who have been bruised by life. And a lot of people have been bruised by life. You don't have to be embarrassed to be bruised by life. I mean, I made a lot of mistakes in my life. And that's the trick in photography. You put who you are in the photograph, okay? Most people haven't lived a life. I almost died on drugs. My father was a gangster. They used to have fights. My mother was an alcoholic, committed suicide. I mean, I had a life, okay? My guts are in those pictures. That's why my portraits are really strong. And I don't care what anybody says, okay? They're really strong. What's amazing is that some people that have like a certain, what we would consider a defect, didn't spoil the picture, because if it goes too far, you're finished. You can't have a caricature. And it's quite interesting that as sharp as the picture is, that the people that I think are strong don't go overboard. I mean, like the lady with the one tooth. She has one tooth in the picture with the lipstick, and she's got lipstick on her forehead. And I showed her the picture. She said, I'm beautiful. But that's getting off the point. But the thing is that, to me, she is beautiful. There's something that comes through. He's pretty funny. He was pretty funny. We've seen him before. Let's get one picture. Yeah, she's not bad, but I think she's too young. It's too much like a homeless. Yeah, she has a motorcycle type guy. How you doing? So let's go to the bus stop. What about her? Not good enough, right?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for someone who's interesting. I'm not looking for anything specific. I'm just, if it crosses my path, I'll respond. Look at this guy's head. Wait, you see his head? So I go with my guts. It's like you go to an event, okay? You can photograph the event, or you can photograph the periphery. So for me, it's about the periphery. It's about the people that are on the edge, okay? And I'm interested in that. I mean, when I go to Haiti, they love me because I dance for them, I make them laugh.
I feel good with those people. Anywhere I've been to photograph, I feel good with the people. Otherwise, I can't do it.
The funny thing is, no matter who I photograph, my pictures are always very elegant. And also, I find those people beautiful. Just because someone's downtrodden and has had a tough life and maybe life beat them, that doesn't mean that they're not beautiful.
Okay, ready? Hold it. Got it, John? Go. I mean, look at Samuel. No one dresses like Samuel. Woo, Samuel, you're the hottest guy in town. So cute. That's cute. Okay, Samuel, thank you. Thank you. I love you. See, when people don't identify, I really identify with these people. I love them. I mean, you know, you see, I almost cry because I really like them. I enjoy myself with them. I love you. Through the years, I prided myself on my ability to capture good pictures, candid, with a lot of things going on. Multi-dimensional type pictures, okay? It's really fucking hard to do, okay? And the thing is, that doesn't make a picture good or not. You know, it has to work within the frame form-wise, and it has to have, for me, an emotional content, okay? But it's not like shooting fish in a barrel. I go out all day, I ask 2 or 3 people. I have a vision. Which one? The guy, right? The guy coming here, yeah. This one with putting the thing in his mouth. No. I've seen him around too. It's not great. How you doing? I tell you, try to be polite to people and no one answers you. I guess I don't speak English. You know, proper English. Yeah, in West Brom you have to use the word fuck a lot, you know? I do that, so I don't know why they don't accept me. One thing about West Brom, when you do something like filming or standing here or look different, people give you a look. Like if looks can kill, you'd be on the floor. And I'm talking about nothing to do with photography. I'm talking about just being different. When we first got here about a little week and a half ago, there was a lady that I thought I'd want to photograph. It was a grandmother. She might have been 45, but when you're poor, you look much older than you are. There were 3 generations. Her daughter, wheeling the pram, and a little baby, the child must have been about 1.5 years old. And the kid stuck his head out from the plastic. So I made a joke to him, you know, not that he could understand, you know, be careful, you're going to get wet. So the mother says, you don't fucking talk to my kid. What I noticed about here, when you go anywhere, and I've traveled in about 50, 60 countries, you know, a lot of them in the Western world, they have all the same shops, the same stores, people look alike. Here, they maintain their identity, whether it's in their hairstyles, which look very outdated. I mean, the women or the young girls here wear their hair in a fashion that would be out of fashion 30 or 40 years ago. And they're very protective, a lot of the people here, and especially in places like West Brom, and they're very angry. The thing is, look, I'm an angry person. I know it, okay? I channeled my anger, okay? I made it a positive, not a negative, all right? I'm proud of myself when I look in the mirror, because I could have turned out very differently, okay? I did a lot of crazy things, and, you know, I came a long way, all right? I educated myself. I did a lot of things, okay? And the problem with people like that is they're angry, but they're angry at everybody. I'm angry at you if you mess with me, okay? If you go over the line, I will tear your head off, you know, literally. And I don't care, because I'm dealing with the situation at that moment. But these people are angry at everybody.
That makes the, you know, lots of parts of the Midlands quite an interesting place, because, you know, they're so defensive about who they are and where they come from, which I also understand, because in England here you have a very large class system, and it's different. They have no jobs, no education, no desire to get better. It's a mess. All my air is coming out of me. I'm thirsty, you know. No, it's all right. I'll get to it. Now I'm feeling even worse. Like my kidney and my back hurt. I think I'm getting old. That's it. I'll go back. That's it. If I can't get it.
Street photography is a young man's game. It's not an old man's game. When you get to my age, it's hard to still do it. I will tell you, you've got to be an animal. And you have to have something that you want to achieve. And you have to have a vision. I spun my wheels for 5 years, 10 years in New York. I wasn't doing anything different. And it was worse. You know, and then I discovered something, you know, because I didn't quit.
I'm competing with myself. I'm not competing with the others out there. Nobody can tell me that a picture isn't good if I think it's good. I couldn't care what they said, because I know it's good. And they also don't realize that the more people that aren't so complimentary just inspires me more, because I work on that energy. When you criticize me, I'll go more to who I am.
Next question.
Jeff, you've said somewhere the older you get, the closer you get.
Yeah.
How much longer do you plan to live and how close do you
How long do I plan to live? Wow. I have atrial fibrillation, which I'm fine, but you have a greater percentage to have a stroke, okay? So when I go away, like 3 weeks, I always worry about it a little bit, even though I can walk for 300 years. My heart is strong. And they want me to go on a certain kind of medicine. I don't want to take it. I just take aspirin. So hopefully I'll live a long time, because I still want to take pictures, but I can tell you, once I can't take a picture the way I want to, I quit.
You know, to me, life is about overcoming fears. And I had tons of fears. And all of them almost I've overcome. I still have the same fears. But that's why I can't handle weakness. The Russians are coming. The Polish are coming. Everybody's coming. To West Brom. To the fair. The county fair in West Brom. Everybody's coming. Every nationality will be here. Yes, one of each. Thank you. The street's my theater. And the funny thing is, when I'm not taking pictures, I don't like to be amongst crowds. I like to be in my house playing with my cats, talking to my wife. I don't like parties. I don't like openings. I need the peace and the serenity. I'm not like a 24/7 photography person, because I think my level of intensity is so high that if you're 24/7, I would be burnt out ages ago. Somebody once said, you know, you either photograph with love or passion, and the ones who have passion don't last that long. I'm paraphrasing, but I think I'm lasting pretty good, because I think the work I'm doing now is stronger than my work ever.
Thank you. That's it.